how the game's going to be played. Both teams not deep because of injury right now, so are you willing to play fast? Washington wants to play faster as Carter, but that's a great way to slow Washington down, but you really can only do it after makes.
Biddle hits the three! And Kwame Evans tracks it down.
Good look, good play design for Peterson, just couldn't get it to go.
Biddle, another three, another hit! Jackson Shellstad, the star point guard, long gone from the lineup. Yates hits the mid-range.
Well, that's what he needs. He needs a couple of, forget about the three ball right now. I like this matchup. I hope these guys both guard each other all night.
Steinbach running into the lane with a little push for two. Good box out by Stewart.
He needs to wait for one that's in rhythm. On the swing, like the one more pass where all he has to do is catch and shoot.
How do you lose Biddle? There's good energy in the building tonight, too. Steinbach doubled. That is tough, and he scores anyway.
Great footwork. But wanted to spin back to the left shoulder. Wasn't there. Pretty advanced down there for a freshman with his back to defenders.
Simpkins takes the contact and scores.
High hands moving, and be more active. That's too easy for Oregon.
Diallo, mid-range, and that is true.
Next spring's draft.
Wade Lynn has come into the game for Oregon. In traffic here, he gives it up to Des Lindsey, and he hits the three. Now that football list, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Wade Lynn, 5 for 5.
I think that's affecting Washington right now.
No way! 6 for 6. 15-0 run for the Ducks in 3 minutes. Washington won the first meeting 6 weeks ago. In that game, doubled. Japina knocked it away. Simpkins, mid-range floater.
Everything going now for Oregon. Important Nate Biddle is to this Oregon team.
Lindsey. 7 for 7.
Maybe would the season be a little different had we seen this before this year.
Zoom Diallo inside and scores. Can a team have a heat check?
We're about to find out.
Biddle, quick turn.
Everything's going in. And finding guys for open looks.
Yates still struggling from beyond, and maybe that will break the seal.
When they get going at early clock, do it myself, they're just not very good.
Biddle scores. He's got 9.
Hard to match up with him. You put bigs on him, he spaces them out. Smallers, he just takes them right to the rim.
Diallo walled off.
Good defense there, staying vertical.
Moultrie with Evans reaching out. Well, think about the last 2 years, Wisconsin has been so close. They've been a 5 seed as Evans scores and got to the champ game.
Yep.
2 spots, and Washington will be either 11 or 12.
Second time tonight they've gone to Evans on the ATO after timeout.
Shot clock is low. Biddle puts a shoulder down and scores. He's got 11 points.
Passing out of the double team. That's why Oregon really struggled when he was out of the lineup this year.
The threes are starting to fall for Washington now. Anna Steinbach, their star, sitting with 3 fouls. Simpkins hits another 3. His second, the 8th of the game for the Ducks. Here's Yates. And Diallo gets it. Diallo inside, and he scores. Nate coming off a couple of screens. Carter gives to Stewart at Steinbach, and he scores. Really turned things around down the stretch. Remember, they lost 10 in a row, and then won 3 of 4, and almost made it 4 of 5. Carter hits the 3.
How fast can you tie your shoes?
Under pressure.
Yeah.
Biddle with the mid-range touch. Senior night. Diallo, quick turn, and Steinbach cleans it up.
They're guarding the foul line area now.
Simpkins attacks on Steinbach, who has to let him go.
He's still showing why he's one of the greats in college basketball.
Evans. That's in rhythm, and it's good. Of course. Ball snapping around for the Ducks to Biddle.
You know, every coaching staff in America talks about ball movement and
Bruce Thornton was on the team.
yes.
Drew Carter to beat the shot clock. He started his career playing college football at Colorado, then some hoops at UC Davis, and closing out his Oregon career. No double on Biddle that time. And Somerville runs the floor and scores. Back cut, Carter.
I think it's just been somewhat of shot selection.
What a catch and finish from Simpkins. Stewart the assist.
Well, this just shows you how good Dane Allman is this year, but it's incredible. You know that Steinbach's going to the offensive board, and somehow he just gets it. If he comes back to Washington next year, if he's in the NBA draft, he's going to have to prove at some point that he can be a reliable three-point shooter at his position.
He is a 76% free throw shooter. There's Evans.
If you're a poor free throw shooter, that really works against you in being evaluated.
He'll try. Steinbach
right
hits the
cue.
three. Just his second since February 1st.
In terms of NBA, because if you're a real player, it's about getting to the second contract as fast as you can.
Peterson hits the three.
But a couple threes from Washington, and all of a sudden we got a 12-point game.
Lindsay goes at Steinbach. He's playing with those 3 fouls for the first half. Muldrew and Peterson and Yates. As Diallo battles underneath, or rather Steinbach battles underneath. Peterson hits the three. Wants it back.
Yeah, Washington's getting some deflections now.
Yep.
They weren't getting any.
And a steal. 3-on-1. Wesley Yates lays it in. Kimari Peterson. Diallo. Explosive to the rim. And the Huskies back on top.
Right now you can foul.
Evans tries a three. And he's fouled on the three. He's tied the game. Here is Zoom Diallo. Steinbach. Doubled. Trouble. Turnover. And Evans is fouled at 2.5. At one point, they lost 10 straight this year. They do finish the year with some momentum. And they were tested tonight, led by 21